If you want to start a business but you don't know what type of business to start, don't worry, I got you covered. In today's video, I'm going to go through my signature method of how I basically came up with my perfect business model that made me multi six figures in my 20s. This is what I'm going to be covering in today's video. If you want to skip ahead, you can. However, I do recommend watching the entire video all throughout it, especially if you want a profitable business, because every single step that I'm going to cover is going to be a direct correlation of whether or not your business is actually going to be successful. Because let's be honest, not all businesses make money and most people will not tell you that. However, later on in the video, I will tell you the most profitable businesses that people are also starting this year. Now, I'm going to be pulling up my whiteboard here in a moment and I'm going to be drawing out and showing you how to choose your perfect business model. But before we get into it, I just want to preface and say, do not follow the advice of people on social media telling you to start this business and this business because you can make millions overnight, okay? The thing is, every sort of business and every type of business can make you millions of dollars. Because what's actually important is finding a business model that matches the lifestyle you actually want to build. Because you don't want to have a business where you're basically catering to clients 24/7 when the entire reason why you're starting a business is to actually spend more time with your family. Otherwise, instead of building a business that's actually making you money and one that you love, you're gonna wish that you never even started in the first place. So without further ado, let's get into it and I'm gonna pull up my whiteboard. So this model I'm gonna show you is the perfect way to choose your business model that you absolutely love, makes you the most amount of money, and also adapts to the lifestyle that you actually want to build. Now, I highly recommend grabbing your own whiteboard or a piece of paper and a pen. Yes, you can use this or do this on like a Google document or on your phone. Of course, if you're driving, just listen to this, okay? Don't be writing while you're driving. But I recommend doing this with me because it's gonna be really fun for you to identify your perfect business model. Now, this is what I call like my triangle method. So the first thing that you wanna do is draw a triangle in the middle of your piece of paper or also your whiteboard. Now, in the middle, you're gonna draw a line and you're basically going to put this into thirds. So as you can see here, there's one section here, one section over here, and one section over here. Now, each one of these triangles inside of the big triangle is basically going to be one pillar that you're gonna go through to identify your perfect business model. Now, I always say in order for you to choose what you even want to develop a product about and what you actually wanna sell, the first thing that you wanna ask yourself is, what are your passions? Okay, so over here, make a list of all of the things you're passionate about. Okay, don't even think about, is it gonna make me money? Are people going to wanna buy it? Don't even think about that. Just write down your passions. Okay, so for you, this might be fashion. Okay, maybe it is soccer. Maybe you absolutely love marketing. Okay, so you guys get the point. Just write down a whole list of your passions, because once again, we're not just building a business that's, gonna make us money and that's basically just gonna turn into a job, okay? We're building a business that we absolutely love. So of course, we need to make sure that we're passionate about it. Now, after you write down all your passions, the second thing that you wanna do in your triangle, and you can also write in the actual triangle just because it makes it more fun that way, is you are going to write down skills that you're really good at, okay? If you guys can see this. Skills that you are really good at. Now, the reason why we're writing down skills is because passion alone will not make you money. You have to be really good at something in order for you to either sell the product, for you to create the product, or for you to even teach the product. So this can be any skill, okay? Anything that you're really good at. So maybe this is photography. This can even be, maybe you're really good at makeup. This can be parenting, okay? Or I always say, this can even be something, and sorry guys, like this is kind of hard to write like this way. So my writing is a little bit messed up, but I always say skills can also be something that you already do at your job that you're really good at. So maybe at your job, you do like HR and you're really good at communication. You're really good at relationships. Or maybe you're in finance and you're really good at numbers and you're really good at accounting. Okay, so write down all your skills, and don't worry if you don't necessarily love the skill, still write it down, because that way we can see how many skills that we basically have written down. Now, the thing is, most people, what they will do is they will look at their passion, they'll look at their skills, and then they will choose basically a business to start or something that they can help people with. However, they skip the most important part, which is what we're going to cover right now. And that is the last square, which is basically demand. Okay? That looks a little wonky. Look at that. That's okay. But that's demand. So we want to see how much demand there is in the marketplace for what you might potentially build a business around. Now, as I'm going through this process, I start to link together what is the perfect combination of all three of these things. Now, you might be wondering, how do I actually know if there's demand in what I might be creating a product on? So for an example, let's say you wrote down soccer, okay? One of your passions is soccer, and maybe you're really good at setting goals and attaining them, right? So maybe your entire thing is how to actually win every single soccer game by setting really good goals. That's like a product that you can create, okay? Now, as you're doing that, what you can do to search to see if there's demand in the marketplace is search this either on TikTok or Google Trends, okay? So I'm gonna pop up on the screen. If you search on TikTok, you can see how many videos there are about this potential topic. And if you also go on Google Trends, you can also see, is there demand in this market? Now, I want to say maybe like 90% of the time, your passion, your skill set, there is a demand for in the marketplace. Like there is somebody who is looking for the skill that you have. And there's also somebody who has the same passion as you do for what you might be choosing. The perfect business for you to basically get into is a combination of these three. Now, the other thing you might be wondering is, okay, Sabah, I now know what I might be helping someone with, what I'm really passionate about, and there is demand in the marketplace, meaning people are going to buy it, but how am I actually going to choose a product to sell it? So for an example, let's say you chose makeup, okay? Something you're really passionate about, something you're really good at is makeup. Now you get to choose how you actually want to deliver the solution to your ideal client. So if I erase this now, so now what you want to do is choose and identify what type of product are you going to sell based on what you came up with, which is basically going to lead you into your business model. So we have, right, online business. Now, of course, you can create a product-based business that's offline, but for the case of this video, we're going to focus on online products. Now, typically, there are two different products that we can focus on. There are service-based products, and then there are digital products. Now, service-based products are something where you are exchanging your time for money. So this can look like coaching. This might be doing calls. Maybe this is like done for you services. This can be like graphic design. It's basically where you have to work in order for you to get paid. Meaning like you have to put in either time, maybe you're creating something for your client, you're putting in the time, okay? And then we have digital products. And this is basically you're making money passively without exchanging your time. So this can be courses. This can be ebooks. This can be memberships. Basically anything that you're selling passively. And that's like really messed up, but you guys get the point. Anything that you are selling passively. So what you want to keep in mind is if you want to have a lifestyle where you're with your friends more, you're with your family more, you're not working on your business 24/7, you might not want to start a service-based business because you're exchanging your time for money, okay? But if you want something that's a little bit more passive, digital products might be the way to go. However, maybe you're somebody who really enjoys working with clients and you really enjoy the hands-on aspect. Digital products is probably not for you because all you really do is just collect money and market. You're not really talking to people because people are buying it in the background. So service-based business might be the best option for you. So if we go back to what we chose previously, makeup, because we're passionate about it, we're good at it, there's demand in the marketplace, there's two things that we can do. We can create a service, and this might be, okay, offline, right? You can create a service where you do people's makeup, right? And that can be a business, right? Maybe locally you have a lot of friends, you have a lot of family that will pay you to do their makeup. And eventually maybe you could do makeup for weddings or for events, right? Or if you don't want to go the service route, you can create a digital product. You can create a course on how to do the perfect wedding makeup, right? Or how to do everyday makeup without it look like you're actually wearing makeup. And I bet you would get a lot of money in sales by doing so. And there you have it. You went through the entire process of how to choose your perfect business model. Intermission. I was editing this and then I realized I forgot to tell you guys the most profitable businesses to start. Okay, I know I mentioned at the beginning of the video, so I just had to come on here and record this. Okay, so the most profitable businesses, honestly, in my opinion, to start, whether you're starting this as like a business on its own, a side hustle, maybe just an additional stream of income, the best business product and business model to start is digital products. And the reason why is because people are always wanting to learn more information. Other business model that I really, really love as well is coaching. So you guys know I've been a coach for years now. I think it's something where people are always wanting to get mentorship, get guidance for, once again, a specific skill, a specific problem that they might be facing. So if you're somebody who really likes to give away advice, knowledge, you love to teach information, let's be honest, you can get paid so much more as a standalone consultant than you get paid at a regular 9-to-5 corporate job. So those are two most profitable businesses, but back to the video. And if you need more help when it comes to getting really specific with your business model, knowing how to create the product, go out, market it, and sell it, click the link in the description to join the waitlist for Monetize Social membership. And that's basically how I show you how to build your own online business with the power of your personal brand and social media. And right now we're revamping and refurbishing the whole membership with brand new content, trainings, mindset support, basically everything you're gonna need to run and build a successful business. So if you want to be the first to join, make sure to join the waitlist. And of course, depending on when you're watching this, we might already be live. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and as always, don't forget to subscribe because I love you guys so much. And until next time, make sure that you stay unforgettable.